Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So, yeah, we're doing energy update. You guys, the world is imploding. The world is basically imploding. It's been crazy. A lot of shifts over the past couple days. And I will say that yesterday was yesterday was intense, to say the least, like intense. I was going to go live yesterday to do an energy update, which I probably should have, because then it would have given me more more clarity on my own behavior. My own behavior was kind of crazy yesterday. Yeah, I found myself by evening time, I found myself very combative. Just give me someone to argue with. I just want to argue. And I was like, girl, this is ugly. What is going on with you? It was ugly. It was ugly. A lot of triggered emotions, a lot of like ego-based everything from all directions. Not just with me, but like everybody. It literally was coming from all directions. Like I don't even know if people were understanding what was going on. So let's go ahead and do a very quick energy update. I don't know how quick we'll be, 30 minutes or less, because I have a session. But I had to go to the store today for toilet paper. I haven't been buying into any of the going on, but we were kind of low, so we went, and it was insane. It was insane for two reasons. In the past 48 hours, because we go grocery shopping often, we don't really keep food. You know, we like to buy things fresh. I don't know. That's kind of a silly logic because really it's not fresh unless you're getting it from the farm. It's really not fresh. But we grew accustomed to living in an RV with a small RV fridge. And so we only get enough food for maybe like 2 days. And then we just go back and get more food. But in the past 48 hours, the shelves at the stores here in my area, 48 hours ago, they were fully stocked. Everything was copacetic. I was like, why is everybody tripping? I go last night. I was like, where the fuck's toilet paper? My eyes need to be clean. Luckily for me, I was taught by my Filipino people how to clean my ass without toilet paper. You know, so it's just interesting, though. Very, very interesting what's going on. A lot of really intense energies being thrown around. Oh, I was told to look at the bottom. We'll pull that out. Really intense energies being thrown around. A lot of people are becoming very emotionally charged over every little thing. A lot of need to prove that they're right, more capable. Is just insane. It's just insane. And failing to, and I'm witnessing this for so many different topics, failing to stay on topic. Like if a discussion is about a certain thing, people are very quick to jump on the bandwagon to talk about something that's associated with it, but not the actual topic at hand. And it's crazy. It's crazy. I kind of fell into that yesterday as well. Well, what's super crazier this morning when we went to, because I realized we're running low on toilet paper, went to the store to go get some. And not only were the shelves like completely empty, which was so weird to see, but also I felt something very, very, very different. Something very different in the air. Okay. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Something shifted. I'm not too sure what it was, but something shifted. Massive shift into a neutral direction. I think enough people are are getting frustrated with the whole hype going around. And I do want to make very clear, um, people who are immunocompromised, people who are receiving medical treatment that really makes their body, their health, much more delicate, they have to be careful. And we also have to be aware, to be sensitive to their struggles. Okay. But for the most part, um, the rest of us, I mean, unless you're very old, very young, have some sort of medical condition, the rest of us don't really need to be freaking out the way we have. And I think at first it's very easy for everyone to kind of like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? And then now it's kind of like, all right, this is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Like the behaviors, the chosen reactions of other people. So I believe that's what's shifting everything. I really, really do. Oh, guys, I gotta tell you, where's my pendulums work for me now. All right. Sorry. Card number 31, solitude, alone but not lonely. So all the nations are basically clamping down. They're separating themselves from other nations. I don't really have a personal opinion on whatever their protocol is, but it's important for us to understand, differing nations have differing circumstance, different protocols, but we're not alone in this. This really is a global thing. We can choose to see this as the Great Divide. We can choose to see this as the Great Divide, what's going on, or we can choose to see it for what it is, the Great Unifier. Because so many of us have this mindset of there's war in a different country, but that's over there. That's not here. There's famine in a different country. Oh, that's over there. That's not here. Children are suffering and oh, that's over there, that's not here. Everything, that's the logic. And it's like we don't truly sympathize with other people until we ourselves are experiencing it. Yesterday I had shared a post regarding information being released through the Freedom of Information Act, and it was regarding the CDC conceding that they didn't actually have studies to back up their claim, which the debate about cause of autism, I mean, I don't really give a shit what people think about what causes autism. What was important about that finding was that a governing body admitted to making statements in a fraudulent way, because guess what? Just like if I were to say the sun causes cancer, and I don't have anything to back that's fraudulent. Here, I have this product. This will save you. That's fraudulent, because if you look up the definition of fraud, it's actions or statements that are made to benefit you in some way, to further whatever it is you're doing without a substantial amount of information. And people are so quick to be like, well, it doesn't say that autism is not caused by it. Like it is caused. I was just like, but this is about recognizing the bodies that govern us, the bodies that we so blindly trust, are now admitting, well, you know, just trust us. I mean, I can't really prove it, but just believe me. Well, why would I believe you? You have to show me. You have to show me. If you're a governing body, you have to show me. If you're making statements directed at, um, you know, uh, how people's ability to exercise informed consent will go, then it has to be substantiated. Okay. It has to be backed up. And this is what's going on right now. Instead of us focusing on this reunifying aspect of this crazy circumstance, we're kind of just like, if I can prove that I'm right, I'm going to survive this. We all survive. We all get through whatever it is that's going on within us. I'm talking about emotionally and mentally. Okay. We all will get through this. and we all have our own processes. This is why I took down quite a few of the posts, because it was like, you know what? I'm seeing people are not recognizing what this post is actually about. It's just giving another platform for arguing, and I'm actually participating in the arguing. Nope. I'm choosing to, nope, I'm bowing out. Y'all can do that on your own. So, card number 18, Aries, I am. And if you think about it, like, you can have a lot of really fiery energy. You can have um, elevated ability to argue and fight. And if you're going to just continuously do this with everybody, what does that prove? Does that accomplish anything for you? And these are serious questions that all of us should be asking ourselves. I had to ask myself this last night. Like, is this creating a healthier conversation, or is it just helping to perpetuate arguing and division? I'm good. If it's just going to continue to perpetuate things, I'm good. So again, we talked a while ago about spiritual mitosis, polarization occurring. That's what's occurring on so many different levels for so many different topics. It's being amplified at this point. It's definitely being amplified, but that's okay. That's okay, because it's provoking us to begin recognizing what it is we are participating in, what it is we believe in, and giving us an opportunity to really, really look at how we're choosing to react, respond. So, I mean, this is a wonderful time for us to begin really looking at our chosen behaviors, okay? Our chosen behaviors. So, this card also fell out, Page of Cups, basic good news. There's basic good news in the air. Something has shifted. Something has shifted. I'm still trying to discern what that shift is, what that shift means. We'll find out, though. We'll definitely find out. This is a reminder that no matter what kind of burden is placed on each of our backs, collectively, we are resilient. We are resilient. Humanity together has suffered through so much over the course of our history as a people. Okay, as a people, there is not a single race that has not suffered some sort of trauma or tragedy over the history of their lineage. All right, so we have to see this. We are unified in our struggle. We really truly are. And we are a resilient people. We always are able to bounce back. There is not going to be a circumstance where it's the end of the world. We need to get that out of our table of potential. That's not even a potentiality. If I'm going to be truly honest, at one point that was on the table of potentialities. That was taken off the table a long time ago. Long time ago. That was taken off the table. So if you're experiencing things that's causing you to be like, oh my God, this is it. This is what the Bible's talking about. I don't think so. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to believe me. But I don't think so. I really don't think so. Card number 44, solar eclipse, revolution. We're going through a phase of internal revolution. A lot of things are coming to light at this point that are helping us to really see we have not questioned enough. This blind accepting of what's being said just because it's a governing body, that needs to stop. It really, really, really needs to stop. One of the things that really triggered me was seeing the repeated comment of, I'd rather have an autistic child than a dead one. If you don't have an autistic child, don't you ever say that. Don't you ever say that. Don't you ever diminish the struggle that families face when they have special needs children. You have no idea, none, no idea. And it's very callous of someone who does not know the daily struggles of advocating and supporting special needs children, high needs children. So don't ever fucking say that. And that's what triggered me. People are so quick to make all these statements. Oh, everyone, all of my children are vaccine injured. You cannot talk to me about you would rather have a autistic child than a dead child. My children were perfectly healthy, perfectly healthy. My circumstance is my circumstance. Would I still tell another parent, do not do it? This will happen? No, because my genetics is unique. The components that came together to give that end result is unique to me and my genetic pairing with my husband. My problem is when people make these blanket, like, we all have to do this. If you believe in the efficacy, I am no threat to you if I'm not vaccinated. I'm no threat to you if you truly believe in it. So the point is, it's not about vaccines. It's about this like push for everyone to be forced into specific programs. And this is what we have to stop. Whether you vaccinate or not, that's your personal choice. That is your child. I have no say in that. I don't want to say in that. I'm asking you, though, to gather all of your facts before you make your decision so you can be informed. And there are calculated risks in everything you agree to or don't agree to. There's always a risk involved in everything. And you, as the parent, should be the one to make that informed consent, informed decision. This is an age where we need to really shift, really shift our perception. Again, this is not just about a vaccine program, or no, this is going on for every single layer and level of our societies, where you have to agree, you have to do this, everyone else is doing this, so you have to do this. No, we don't. And when people get so up in arms about you questioning, that is a red flag. That is an absolute red flag. If what you are stating is actual truth and you truly believe it's truth, you don't need other people's agreement. You don't. You don't. When you need that external validation, that is a red flag. Okay. Card number 10, become a loving mirror. So here's the thing. I recognize for myself, and I'm usually very sensitive to this. I usually become very aware and like, nope, not doing that. But these past couple of days, man, I'm recognizing I'm mirroring the very ugly things that other people are doing. But yeah, I'm delivering it in a way that's much more digestible, but it's still ugly. It's still ugly. I'm still mirroring that ugliness. So I had to just quiet myself down yesterday and be like, look, girl, get offline. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't allow yourself to be put in that argument, because I kept having to take a moment and recognize, why am I defending my stance? I don't need to defend my stance. I'm not telling anyone else what to do. Why am I arguing here? And if you find yourself asking yourself that, what are you participating in? What are you participating in? You know what I mean? It's not about I know I'm right, so I don't have to argue. It's, why do I have to explain my personal stance? I don't tell anyone else what to believe. I'm encouraging people to question everything. Nothing wrong with questioning. There's really nothing wrong with questioning. But when you begin feeling the need to prove that you know more, that is questionable territory. Okay. And I found myself entering that field of ugly yesterday. Like, okay, girl, yeah, that's too much. Nope, that's too, regardless of whether you know more or not. Nope, that's not your purpose. That's not what you're here to do. You were here to encourage people to question. And when you begin making it a personal thing, like, you don't know because you don't, no, girl. Take that fucking post down. Nope. That post went up not to encourage people to question. That post went up to encourage people to trigger you so you could see the areas where you still need to grow. And I recognized that, took the post down. All right, there's some things I need to work on. There's some things I need to work on and really look at. So everything about your journey has to be about you. It has to be about you observing yourself, not just questioning everyone outside of you, but also questioning yourself, your chosen behaviors, your chosen forms of coping when you are triggered. So, card number 12, Hex, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. And there you go. That's what happened yesterday. I was allowing to come forward an aspect of me that I still find to be basically an enemy of my growth. You know, I don't really consider other people an enemy. Like, you don't have that kind of power over me. You just don't. Whatever your intention is, that's on you. But one of the things I do recognize is that I am my own enemy at times. At times, I allow myself to go into very ugly spaces within myself. And I say it's ugly because there are aspects of me that detract from my growth. But is it really detracting from my growth, or is it just time for that to be re-examined? Observe it, because now you're at a higher level of understanding and you can better analyze from this higher level exactly what's going on within that aspect of yourself. So is it really an enemy, or is it another intense lesson? And that's something you have to decide for yourself. Okay, card number 25, first house, the body. I'm told to read the book for this. So I'm not the perishable body, but the eternal self. Move ahead with confidence, you are rising. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay. When this card pops up, it means you'll soon be feeling your own strength. Although it may feel natural just to take over and assert your power, you may need to pull back some. This is just what I was talking about. Try not to control or dominate certain situations, as this could backfire. More positively, people may feel comfortable now with you as their leader and they won't mind following your lead. So, really, if you feel comfortable putting me in some sort of, I don't feel comfortable. If you feel comfortable putting my words and my logic in some sort of leader type position, really, my greatest hope is that whatever it is you take away from anything that I say or do, that it leads you back home to you, that you recognize your power and that you are your own guru, you are your own leader. I serve as nothing more than a trigger to get you to remember to go back home into yourself. Okay. So, card number 18, pleasure. It feels like a lot of things are going to be released. The release has already begun. I believe that's what the shift I felt today is. This releasing of a lot of this built up energy. It's like positive and negative, supercharging the chest area and really causing a lot of your own truths to come up and be released through your throat. When you release things through your throat, this usually indicates the need for communication. And really, we need to communicate. We need to communicate, actual dialogue, not just this letting someone have enough rope to hang themselves. Like, let them keep talking so that I can launch an attack. That's not going to help anyone. Okay, let's get just a little bit more information. The shift is definitely occurring. It's a massive shift. It's one that's going to help us all to grow in whatever ways we need to grow, whatever ways we choose to grow. All right. So card number 9, fears and frustrations, letting go of emotions. This is what we're letting go of. See how you're all closed up. We're all closed up onto ourselves. And it's time to really open and allow your truth to come forward. That's what this is telling us. This shift is occurring in every single last one of us. Now, there's still a lot of fear floating around. Rightfully so. If you're listening and, seeing the posts on social media, the news, all these videos, hell yes, you would definitely be afraid. But everything that I am being told by my soul, everything that I'm being told within myself, this resolves very, very, very quickly disappears. Just like all the others that have happened and suddenly disappeared, that's how this goes too. Okay, so let's see. Are we all going to be okay? See, it's saying yes. So forwards and backwards, like this, is yes. And then round and round is no. Okay, so let's see. The information that I'm given about this quickly resolving, is that accurate? Don't go silent on me now. Ah! Y'all are making me nervous. Okay, it's saying yes. Whatever. Trick asshole. I call my pendulum a trick asshole. Okay, Cilio, tell me something else. Will this be resolved by the end of March? Before the end of March, will this be resolved? Yep. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Is you a trick ass hoe? Ah! I said no. Sit back down. Sit back. I said no. You's not a trick ass hoe. I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry. Page of Pentacles. This is about a student. We're here as students of life. You know, we're students of life. We're students as souls. We're here as students. And we're learning so much about ourselves and about each other. And really, and I'm talking to myself too. We have to not be so quick to allow ourselves to be triggered and become combative. We have to still remain that loving mirror. And what I mean by that is allowing ourselves to hear what's being said by the other person and sharing of our own thoughts and being okay with not agreeing. And once you recognize this is becoming like a pissing contest and one of us wants to be right so badly and the other one is now feeling like they have to take up that challenge of proving that they're more right, that conversation needs to end. That's no longer a conversation. That's a bait turning into an argument. Debate, it is a bait. It's a debate turning into an argument. Okay, wait a minute. Ooh, semantics, semantics. Hold on. Meaning of the prefix D. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Because Michael goes, you may want to look at the words you've said. So I accidentally said bait, which to me is like, bait. I'm baiting you. I'm trying to get you to, I'm trying to trigger you. And then the word I wanted to say was debate. DE is a prefix occurring in loanwords from Latin, also used to indicate privation, removal, and separation, negation, dissent, reversal. You know what I'm saying? You know what that means? They're baiting you to deplete yourself of your creative force. That's a waste of energy, a waste of time. This is why I don't like to debate. It's like, you don't want to listen to me. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. You could be right. Sure. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, that's what debates do. So, Nine of Wands, undecided, need to take a step out of the situation. Then you will see more clearly what I had to do yesterday. Pull back, pull back, get out of that debate. Pull back, allow your energy to recharge and replenish yourself before you decide whether you want to continue or not. The High Priestess, very powerful, secrets to be revealed. Um, I believe there are secrets that's going to be coming out very soon, very soon. And yeah, I have to fly into California in advance of my workshop. You guys, I'm so fucking excited. The workshop sold out. Ah! But anyways, I have to fly into California in advance of it to prepare certain things. And I've been having conversations with Soul and with Mikey. You better clear the path because there's no way I'm not coming to California. And before I go home, all of this shit better be resolved because I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I am not playing. Let me see. Will everything be resolved as I requested? Yes. That's right. You not a trick asshole. You my side boo. You my ride or die shotgun. You riding shoddy with me. Mwah. I'm telling you, suddenly the pendulums work. I'm like, why you been being trick ass hoes all these years? I've had you for how many years? Well, she wasn't ready. She wasn't. You can't rush a woman. Okay, card 6 of Swords. Turning boat out of troubled waters into calmer ones. See what I'm saying? We are doing this. We are shifting this. Every single last one of us has the ability to shift this. Okay, and this is not about us pretending nothing's going on. This is not us ignoring. This is about acknowledging there's something here. We need to see what it is. We need to ask questions, and then we need to make an informed decision for ourselves. This is how we operate, okay? 4 of Pentacles, money improvements, more coming your way, and money can be nothing more than energy, okay? It can be nothing more than energy, and that energy, more of it is going to come out. More of it is going to be allowed to come back to you, replenish you. Toilet paper will be in stock again, just some good stuff. There we go. Some really, really good stuff. Oh, restless, outspoken, ambitious. We need to allow these aspects of ourselves to come up. Being restless, outspoken, and ambitious. If you can harness that in a way where it doesn't take over, then you can definitely use that to further your journey. Okay? You can definitely use that. Movement, journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities. Balance is going to be restored. It's going to be restored. I have no doubt in it. Arguments, battles around you. People want to continue to act like little children and argue. That's okay. One of us has to decide to be more of a parent-like figure and say, this is not healthy, and we're not going to continue this. Okay, we're not going to continue this. So let's see. All right, guys. I have a couple minutes left. Why don't we do this with your guys' permission, permission from your higher selves? I want to do energy work real quick, just a minute or so. This energy work will not enter your space without permission from your highest self. This energy is to help empower everyone to choose to shift, further shift, accelerate the shifting back to neutral, okay? Eliminating the fear, eliminating this concept of separation, all right? So if you are wanting to be a part of this, just breathe very deep and very slow. Please make sure you're not operating heavy machinery. If you are, come back later. The energy will be recorded. So breathe deep and slow. Those of you sensitive to energy may begin to feel tingling and mild pressure in the chest. I'm activating an energetic structure that will allow for the amplification of energy. Those of you sensitive to energy may begin to feel tingling at the crown, the very top of your head, as well as your forehead and palms. You might also begin to feel tingling, warmth, and vibration at the soles of both your feet. For those whose higher self has given permission, I'm using your arc of Kokoro to call in extremely high frequencies. Have it go through you and anchor into the earth wherever you're located. You might begin to feel emotions rise up. Allow those emotions to release. You might begin to feel movements swirling all around you. I'm flooding your field with high frequency to help replenish and rejuvenate you. Every single last one of us is important in shifting this trajectory back to neutral at an accelerated rate. Those of you sensitive to energy may begin to feel a mild throbbing in the forehead and temples. Nothing painful, nothing uncomfortable. Just a recognition of a sensation. A sense of expansion within your cranial space. Your consciousness is expanding. The world as we know it right now just will not do. We are here to raise our frequency, pave the way for those who follow behind us, not because we're better, but because we promise to. The Blue Rays have asked me for an activation. I just performed it. So guys, breathe, breathe. Allow yourself to come back home into your body and feel the difference within yourself. Feel your personal power. Feel your truth. You don't have to listen to anything I say. I want you to question everything. I want you to gather information for yourself from as many sources as you can, and then make an informed decision for yourself. That is true power. That is true sovereignty. Welcome back home to your sovereignty. So I have to run. Watch this video as many times as you want. Share it out. Watch only the energetic portion if you want. We are shifting this. I can't do it by myself. I don't have that kind of authority. I don't have that kind of power. We do this together. That was always the promise. We do this together. We do this for ourselves and for each other. We do this together. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. I gotta run. Bye.